been retrieved. Begin the extraction process.
Why have you contacted me?
Your skills are necessary.
This is a planet-wide broadcast. We are under attack.
Shut it down! Shut it down!
Your High Council has been exterminated.
The ADDON energy wasn't channeled correctly.
Then we must find an alternative circuit. Alert to all decks. Cyber units have boarded the vessel.
Doctor, he's built them a TARDIS.
Exterminate.
Oh, you idiots! You shot the console!
What is happening? Explain.
We're traveling back through time! 2 million years! 7 million! 1 billion years into the past!
Exterminate! Primary shields have been partially restored. Failure is imminent. Report status of hull integrity, 32%. The shield must be activated immediately or molecular cohesion will be lost. Insufficient power. Divert power from the temporal core. A continuous flow of ADDON energy will maintain a temporary field until repairs are completed. I obey.
This way, hurry! Quickly, get inside!
Inside what? It's a TARDIS?
Of course it's a TARDIS! It's my TARDIS! It should protect us for the time being.
Protect us? How can you talk about protection after everything you've done? We wouldn't even be in this mess if it wasn't for you.
Wasn't for me? It was you two who killed the Dalek Emperor in the first place!
We were answering a distress call. Everything was fine until you intervened.
Alright, this isn't helping. Now, I know we've had our differences,
Differences? He handed Corellia over to the Daleks, stole your dematerialization circuit, and wanted to destroy the entire universe. Now you expect me to come to terms with this psychopath?
Unless you'd rather take your chances out there with the Daleks, Miss Anderson, I'd choose your words more carefully.
Look, arguing about the past isn't going to change the situation. We're on a ship that's quite frankly spinning out of control. Is everyone alright?
Ugh, never better.
Millie?
Yes, I'm alright, don't worry. That's the alarm bell again.
Close to bell.
What's wrong with it?
I don't know, but that's never a good sign.
Engines in shutdown. Shield fluctuations are increasing. Commence ADDON energy diversion. Initializing.
Something's happening outside.
What the hell is that?
No idea.
I'm detecting masses of ADDON energy. It seems to be a large distortion wave of some kind.
Where's it coming from?
I'm not sure, but it's forming a bubble around the entire ship. It looks like the Daleks have set up a temporary shield.
The shield is from what?
I don't know, but it's...
What is it? What's wrong?
There's no readings at all. Absolutely nothing from outside the ship.
What? Don't be stupid. There must be.
There isn't!
Are the sensors malfunctioning?
No, they're fine. Everything inside the ship is still visible.
Have you adjusted the detection framework?
I know how to fix a scanner, Miss Anderson. That was the first thing I tried. Stupid piece of junk.
Calling it names isn't going to help. Look, whatever it is, it's subsiding. We just have to take our chances and go outside.
It sounds like the engines have shut down.
Never mind the engines. What about that Dalek? Where did it go?
What are you doing?
I'm looking for life signs.
Well, haven't you got a quieter setting on that thing?
There's only one setting.
Huh. I don't even know why you bother carrying it around. With the noise it makes, the life signs are surely coming to us. If you had to...
What is it? What's wrong?
I don't know. I feel really dizzy all of a sudden.
It must be the distortion wave affecting us.
Why isn't it affecting me?
You're not a Time Lord. We have more Ultron energy in our bodies. The wave must be causing a biological imbalance. I might need to rest for a minute.
Hey, where are you going?
To look for life signs.
Do you really want to be walking around on your own after what the Daleks tried to do to you?
You better come with me then, hadn't you?
I can't believe you're letting him help us. He nearly destroyed the universe for crying out loud.
I know, Millie, but he needs our help. You may have noticed he's not normal.
You're telling me?
No, I mean he's psychologically unwell. I've known him since I was a child, and there's something not quite right with his mind.
How do you mean?
You two might want to take a look at this.
No wonder the scanner wasn't detecting anything.
I don't understand. I thought we were at the Big Bang.
We are, Millie. It just hasn't happened yet.
Door controls are unresponsive. Power conduits must be damaged. Cut through the door with a laser arc. I obey. Establish visual link with the temporal strategist. Report. Hull integrity and life support have been stabilized, but primary shields have failed. Fluctuations in the shield cause ship-wide breaches momentarily, but they have been rectified. An Artron energy field has been formed around the vessel to provide temporary shielding. Good. What is our location? External sensors cannot detect baryonic matter beyond the field. If the field fails, molecular cohesion will be lost and the ship will disintegrate. Is the field affecting external sensors? No. The logical explanation is that the vessel has materialized before the primary expansion event of the universe. How long can the field be sustained? Complete power failure in 60 kilorels. Repairs must begin immediately. Take charge of coordination. I obey.
Is there any way we can reach the temporal control chamber?
Not without encountering Dalek patrols. Most of the ship's vital areas are on the upper decks, so they'll no doubt be heavily guarded.
But how can we exist before the Big Bang? It breaks the fundamental laws of physics, doesn't it?
Don't these humans irritate you with their lack of knowledge?
You're starting to irritate me with your lack of manners.
She's got a point.
Ugh.
The Daleks' Artron energy field is maintaining a temporal bubble around the entire ship, so in a way we're in our own pocket universe.
But why would the Daleks want to keep us alive?
They don't. The field is for them, not us. We're just lucky stowaways. We should go to the engine room. The lower decks were the most affected in the Cybermen attack, so there'll be less Daleks.
Right then. I'll go.
What? You can't be serious. I know the layout of this ship better than you do.
I think you've done enough for one day. Millie, keep an eye on him.
Gladly.
Oh, I'm so scared. Like a wolf being threatened by a puppy.
Oi, behave.
Unknown energy signature detected in engine room. Send a patrol to investigate.
No life signs, that's what I like to hear. $14, that's less than I thought.
Unknown life signature detected. Approaching engine room. Door controls malfunctioning. Obstruction cleared. Advance. Begin scanning procedures. One life form in proximity. Units are deactivated. Feedback from the generator may be affecting sensors. Negative. No system faults detected. Report back to stations. I will inform the Supreme. Reveal yourself. You are the Time Lord known as the Doctor. You will be held prisoner.
Listen to me. It's not malfunctioning sensors. These Daleks have been infested by Vashta Narada. We all need to get out of this room now.
You are the only life signature we have detected.
I don't think that's true. There's another signature, isn't there? Something unusual. That's why you came to investigate, isn't it? Now, I don't know how they managed to get on board or how they even exist at this point, but we all need to leave, right now.
Casing impaired. Casing impaired. Generator. You will be casing held. You are the casing. You are the time pad. You will now function. We have a casing generator. Now.
Are you going to be standing there long?
Until the doctor gets back, yes.
Ah, of course. You do realize that I'm as much of a prisoner here as you are. I'm not exactly going anywhere.
I don't trust you.
No, I had a feeling you didn't. Look, you don't like me and I don't like you, but we're all stuck in the same boat.
Which you created.
Whatever, but I want to get out of this mess as much as you do, and staring at me intensely isn't helping the situation.
You used to know each other, right? You and the doctor.
We studied at the academy together on Gallifrey.
Gallifrey?
Yes, our home planet. You mean to tell me he never mentioned where he was from?
No, he didn't. He told me he was a Time Lord, like you.
The Doctor is nothing like me.
Why do you hate him so much? It sounds like you were friends once.
Not after what he did to me.
What do you mean?
That's between me and him.
Whatever it was, I'm sure he was only trying to help.
Help? Me? He's never helped me. All he's done is take everything away. Every time I get the chance to do something I want, he messes it up.
What, like destroying the universe? I don't blame him.
You don't understand what the Doctor is like. Living every single day of your childhood with him. I've seen him at his worst. The things he is capable of. You don't know him as well as you think. He made me who I am. He ruined my existence.
What's going on?
We were just having a little chat, that's all. Isn't that right?
Yeah, it's fine.
Good, because we've got a serious problem.
What could possibly be more serious than the situation we're already in?
Vashta Narada.
What? Are you sure?
The Vashta what?
Connection lost. That was the last transmission received. Scan for Dalek life signs in engine room area. No signatures detected. The vessel must have been breached during the fluctuations. I advise that all breach sections are sealed immediately. Understood.
How can Vashta Narada be here? I thought they grew in trees.
Yes, but you're forgetting that that's billions of years in the future. These must be some sort of primordial form before they evolved to our universe.
So what do we do? Did they have any weaknesses?
None that the Time Lords know of.
In that case, we should act now.
Whoa, hang on a minute. Where are you going?
To make another alliance with the Daleks. If we're going to get out of this mess, that circuit is our only way out.
But even with the circuit, without time influx, we wouldn't be able to go anywhere.
Well, have you got a better idea?
Well, I say we wait until the Big Bang happens. There's nothing else we can do.
But we don't know when it's going to happen. It could be thousands of years.
No, it can't be that long because the time ship stopped as soon as time did. We're on the verge of the Big Bang happening. It could happen in the next 5 minutes for all we know. But it's more likely to happen sooner rather than later.
We can't just wait for the Vashta Narada to take over the entire ship. That's suicide.
Well, what other choice do we have?
My choice. Goodbye.
Maybe the Master's right, Doctor. If the Vashta Narada take over the ship, we won't even have the chance to get the circuit.
It'll happen, Millie. You just have to trust me.
I don't know whether I can.
Dalek unit malfunctions have been detected on multiple decks. How many units have been lost? 172 units. Activate the Dalek production laboratory. Insufficient power. Shut down systems on the lower decks and divert power. I obey.
Come to our senses, have we?
I'm making sure you don't get yourselves killed.
Who is going to kill us? The Daleks need our Time Lord knowledge. It's the only way they can get us back to normal space.
It's worth a try, Doctor.
Thank you. You see, Miss Anderson understands. As soon as we get to the temporal control chamber,
What's happening? What's going on?
It's the backup systems. The Daleks must be shutting down power to this section.
Does that include life support?
I don't know, but I don't want to stick around and find out. Follow me!
Look!
We'll have to run for it. Go!
Was that the only way out?
No, there's another way.
Which is?
The maintenance shafts. There should be one nearby. Stay here. I'll go and find an entry point.
Millie, are you alright?
Yeah.
You don't seem like yourself. Are you sure you're
I'm
alright?
fine, Doctor, honestly.
What did he tell you?
What?
The Master. He said something, hasn't he?
He told me all about Gallifrey and the Academy.
Millie, you need to
He said
understand.
he destroyed his life when he was young.
It's not what you think.
Then what is it, Doctor? What aren't you telling me?
I can't tell you, Millie.
I'm not going to remember any of this, don't forget. You have to wipe my mind when you take me back to my accident, right? So you might as well tell me.
Alright. Growing up on Gallifrey, the Master and I used to be good friends. Best of friends, in fact. It began when we were 8 years old, taken for initiation to enter the Academy. We were given a first glimpse into the untempered schism, a gap in the fabric of reality, yielding the raw power of the time vortex. Some were inspired, some ran away, but for others, like the Master, they went mad.
So he was mentally damaged?
The vortex caused psychosis in the Master, and he was overwhelmed by its power, but during his time at the Academy, he learned to hide his condition. When we graduated at 15, we were lucky enough to be amongst the 12 highest achieving students that were chosen to become Time Lords.
Bring forth the 12!
After years of physical and psychological preparations, we had to prove that we could control the journey through the vortex. The Master was the first to step forward.
What is your chosen title?
Master.
You do realize that by choosing Master, you must achieve certification in all doctorates?
Yes, I know.
Very well. When you are ready, you may begin your calculations at the input station.
He successfully proved his mathematical potential. At the time, I thought he had overcome his condition and got better.
Impressive! Take your position at the eye of the vortex. You must absorb the temporal energy directly when it opens. Do not be afraid, but remember, do this only while the energy stream is gold. Your time is limited. If the vortex turns red, you must release, or you may die. Do you understand?
Yes, yes.
His journey has begun. Like many before him, his age will be advanced to 25 cycles. The years in between will not be lost, for he will receive the gift of regeneration.
But what they didn't realise was that they had overlooked the Master's psychological state. He still wasn't stable. He fooled us all.
The energy stream, it's turning red. You have exceeded 25 cycles. Release, release.
No, I need longer to see.
The vortex, it will destroy your mind. Release, you must release.
I am the Master. I will know everything.
He looked into the vortex for far too long and aged far beyond the normal limit. Nobody could touch him without risking their own life.
So what happened?
Being his friend, I took that risk. I rushed over to the machine and grabbed hold of him, and in the struggle I began to age along with the Master, but I managed to pull him away just in time. I saved his life that day, but I took the power of the vortex away from him, and he's hated me ever since.
So you actually saved his life, rather than ruining it.
I found the maintenance shaft. It should take us straight to the temporal control. What now? You haven't been ranting on about me, have you?
No?
Well, that's a first. Normally you say I'm insane or something. Come on.
It looks like a Dalek factory.
It is. They're trying to create more units to make up for their losses.
I think it's too late for that.
What makes you say that?
Look at their shadows.
We'd better keep moving. way!
You will explain your presence.
I demand to speak with the temple strategist.
Daleks do not answer to demands.
It is an extremely important matter about Basha Narada on board.
You may proceed. Intruder, exterminate.
Wait, I've come to negotiate.
Further negotiations are not necessary.
Oh, I think they are. You have Basha Narada aboard, don't you?
Correct.
So you need us as much as ever. That dematerialization circuit is our only way out, and with a failing ship, you have little choice and no time.
I must confer with the Supreme Dalek.
That's the Supreme, right?
Not anymore.
Identify yourself.
You are an infestation to us. You must be eradicated.
Exterminate! Exterminate! Exterminate!
Go!
Exterminate! Assist me! Assist!
It's only a matter of time before the Basha Narada take over the entire ship.
Which way do we go?
This way, back to my TARDIS.
No, the hangar bay's this way. It'll take too long to get back to yours. Mine is nearer.
I'm not going to your filthy TARDIS.
You haven't got much of a choice. The maintenance shaft is probably overrun with Vashta Narada by now.
I'll take my chances. Besides, I have your TARDIS key.
Oh, really? You mean this?
Wait, how did you do that?
You're not the only one who can pickpocket, you know. Houdini taught me.
We don't have time for this, Doctor.
Right, yes. So, are you coming with us, or are you going to get yourself killed?
Lead the way.
It's good to be back in here.
Good. I still think you let this place go.
Lovely, thanks. We're about to die, and your issue is my decor. There we are.
So, what's the plan?
Okay, while the Master and I integrate the circuit, I need you to monitor the scanner.
On it.
Right, okay, first things first, we need to rewire the power conduits. Your latest drive.
Doctor?
This one?
No, the left one. Hold on a minute, Millie. That one there.
No, listen, this is important. There's a massive energy buildup in the temporal control chamber. The readings are off the scale.
What did you say? These readings are similar to a quantum singularity. This is it. The Big Bang.
Wait, what do you mean?
The Vashta Narada are planning to destroy the ship with a quantum singularity. But by doing it, they're unintentionally going to create the universe. Wait a minute. The matter imbalance, that's it. That's why there's more matter than antimatter in the universe. It's the ship. It's not supposed to be here.
Oh my god, that's right.
How long do we have?
Not long. The readings are already off the scale. I'd say about 5 minutes or so.
We'd better get a move on then. What's the reading of the intake valve?
28 bursts per minute.
That sounds good. How are you getting on down there?
One more to go.
How much longer?
Just under 2 minutes.
You better hurry it up. We're running out of time.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Alright, the TARDIS isn't going to dematerialise until time is in flux, so we need to dematerialise at the precise moment time begins moving. We'll only have one shot at this. Oh no.
What is it? What's wrong?
I've just realised the TARDIS shields aren't going to be strong enough on their own to withstand the blast.
What? Well, what do we do? We haven't got time.
No. I've got an idea. What percentage is the Artron field at?
3.
It's low, but it'll do. It's going to be risky, but I'm going to transfer the field to the TARDIS in the last few moments before the explosion.
Can that work?
We'll soon find out. Millie, I need you to be the one to pull the lever.
What? But what if I don't time it right?
You will. Just wait for my signal, okay?
Done! Everything should be working.
Should?
But we haven't tested it yet. I can't be sure.
It'll be good enough. How long do we have?
30 seconds.
Right. Remember, on my signal. Good luck, everyone.
Quantum burst in 5, 4, 3, 2.
Now!
Inflation is occurring. Time is in motion.
What's that noise?
We're passing through the quark soup, Millie. The universe is starting to cool.
Of course, the particles will form the first atoms.
At the speed we're going, it won't last long. Temperatures are starting to plummet outside.
We're entering the big freeze, aren't we? Hydrogen and helium are forming.
The Artron field has failed.
It's alright, the TARDIS shield should cope on their own now.
We've reached 200,000 years.
That should be long enough. Let's see if we can set coordinates. Perfect. Everything's back to normal.
Where are we?
Just a little further into the future. It's around 1 billion years after the Big Bang. The clouds of gas have been compressed by gravity to create...
The first stars.
Yeah.
Wow, can't believe what I'm seeing. All those theories and predictions of what caused the Big Bang, and I'm the first human to know.
If you think about it, it's kind of ironic, isn't it?
What is?
Well, the Daleks were so adamant to destroy all life in the universe, yet they were technically responsible for creating it.
I hadn't thought of that. Are you alright?
Dizzy again. I need...
Doctor? Doctor! Doctor!
I need longer to see.
Know everything.
It's alright, Doctor. Take deep breaths. You'll be alright.
What happened?
You and the Master both collapsed. It was similar to what happened on the time ship when you were adjusting to the Artron energy.
It must have been an Artron surge.
You said this room was for temporal emergencies, so I brought you both here.
What's that for?
Oh, I found it in one of the rooms. You were too heavy to carry.
Oh, right. So what about the Master?
That's what I wanted to ask you about. I don't think we should.
What?
He's safer in there than he would be if we let him go. You said it yourself. He's psychologically sick.
Millie, we can't
Think
just...
about it, Doctor. With him in there, you can keep an eye on him all you want. You won't have to worry.
I have thought about it before, I've got to admit. But I didn't get the chance to last time.
Well then, there you go. It's all yours. So what will happen to the Vashta Narada? They technically destroyed their own home.
They find a way to survive. Do you recognise this?
Oh, that's one of NASA's CMB images. It shows the temperatures of the early universe.
Yeah, that's right. Now, do you see these dark regions here?
Yeah, they're the coldest parts.
Yeah, exactly. That's because there's a lack of matter. They're voids in the universe.
Really?
The Vashta Nerada will likely flee to those parts, and then over billions of years they'll eventually evolve into the microbacterial spores that I've encountered before.
Ah, I see. What about the Daleks? Do you think they survived?
I doubt it, but you never know with the Daleks, they always seem to find a way.
What will happen to Carillion?
I don't know. I hadn't thought of that. I suppose the Daleks will drain the planet of Dalekanium.
That's awful. Is there nothing we can do?
We have to be careful, Millie. The original Dalek invasion of Carillia is a fixed point in time. If it hadn't have happened, we never would have received that distress call, and you wouldn't have travelled with me.
I know all that, but it's the interference by the Master that I think we could undo. After all, it was his actions that changed the historical events.
I've got an idea. I think there is something we can do.
Excuse me, Captain. Doctor, I thought you just left. Didn't you?
I forgot to give you something.
What's this?
It's an alteration for the quantum tricobalt missiles. Give it to your scientists. I think you'll find them more effective in future.
I'll make sure it's done immediately. Thank you again, Doctor, and Millie.
It's my pleasure.
You're very welcome.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I have an alliance to arrange. Farewell.
What was the alteration?
I changed the encrypted base formula code. One the Master doesn't know.
You're telling me the most ruthless creatures in the universe can't adapt to quantum tricobalt missiles? They're easy. We used to experiment with them in the academy.
You have a solution.
Better than that.
What? I could have sworn those codes were correct.
Explain.
Oh, whatever. It's not working. Forget I said anything.
Return to work.
So, will everything be alright now?
I'm sure it will be.